Welcome back, everyone. Today we have DINO and WOOZI solos. I am very excited, especially for Ruby. I have been looking forward to listening to this song for so long now, and yeah, I remember how big of an impression that song left on me when I saw the guide for the first time and they showed the clip of Ruby. And keep in mind, I don't even remember what the song sounds like. Not at all. I remember it as a very rock feeling to it, but I don't remember what it sounds like. Um, but yeah, I've been excited to listen to that for so long now, and I cannot believe we're finally here. But I'm excited for all of these, so let's get into it. We have for Dino's solos, we have zero, high five, wait plus choreo. This time I'm going to remember to watch the choreo. Oh, guys, how am I forgetting all of the correct videos? Anyway, let's watch it now. And the real thing. And then for Uzi, what kind of feature, and Ruby. We do have some other solos that I'm going to get into regarding these two. But I'm going to do that on Patreon just like I did with Hashi and June. And the extras are last order every time for Dino and for Uzi with me. So yeah, I know that there are so many solos that are not official solos, etc. But I'm just going to cover the most important ones, and the osts are going to be covered in another video separately. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. Dino, zero.
wanna be a hero 꿈에 잡혀 나를 메꾸려 끝이 없는 ocean 쏟아지는 별 매일 새벽에 잠 못 드는 별 깊은 밤에서 날 건데
I've heard this before.
아침을 만들어 Where am I? 내 마음 안에 질문을 던져 Where am I? 내일의 나를 찾아서 I'm going back zero
Yes, I've heard this. Wow.
Going back to zero
Wow, Dino.
Zero Going back to zero 지금의 내가 나의 hero Zero zero make me new thing 머릿속 스케줄 나의 물감 road trip 무뎌질 때쯤 나를 깨운 spotlight 그 빛으로 날 물들
Woo.
무뎌질 때쯤 나를 깨운 spotlight 그 빛으로 날 물들여 yeah, yeah. 내 맘 안에 질문을 던져 Where am I? 내일의 나를 찾아서 I'm going back zero Going back to zero
Oh,
Going back to zero
this is so cool.
Zero Going back to zero 지금의 내가 나의 hero
This is the part for the dance break. Oh.
나를 찾아서 I'm going back zero Going back to zero Going back to zero Zero Going back to zero 소중한 내 존재가 hero
Wow. Wow. I thank you. I don't know where I heard this. Maybe this was also in the guide. I don't remember, but I remember hearing this song. And it's so good. It's so good. And what I love is how straightforward the whole concept is. You know, the idea of wiping the slate clean and starting from zero is not presented as something overly sad or overly dramatic. It's empowering, like brushing off all the noise and getting free of all of the expectations. And yeah, I really really love the concept lyrically of the song and his voice. His fucking voice. Like, are we joking? That little run that he does, it's so good and so addicting. I love that. I love that so much. His vocals, especially considering that this is from a concert, like this was live, they are so sharp. Like his tone carried the whole song. And the way he switches between rapping and singing, it's just so smooth and seamless. I love that. It just does something to my brain. And what makes this song really interesting for me is how minimal the production is. Even though it feels like there's a lot going on, it's still very tight and compact, in my opinion, and it's very performance unit coded, you know, the instrumental. And but you know, in the production in general, I think something that is very reminiscent of the hip hop unit in sorry, the performance unit in general is the distorted pitch down voice that you can hear, I think, in the post chorus. It's very reminiscent of so many performance unit songs, so I really love that. But because the track is so tight and compact, as I said before, you're really hyper aware of every choice that he makes vocally, and he ate. Yeah, we're off to a real good start. But next up we have High Five.
오케이 준비는 다 됐어 완벽해진 나의 fit yeah
Whoa!
무거운지만 난 구석에 cap 저 새들처럼 내 마음도 free yeah 멈출 생각 없는 설렘은 날 뛰게 햇살은 우리의 조명이 되고 길거리 무대 위를 runway 내 안의 진심은
This is so interesting.
리듬에 맞춰 give me your high five 너도 알고 있잖아
What does this remind me of? It's another K-pop song.
맞춰 give me your high five 너도 알고
Oh, I don't know.
우리만의 세상인데 type 5 어려울 것 없잖아 까다로운 하루에도 so 얼어붙은 말들도 내게 so alright give it
Oh.
give me a high five
Guys, please help me out. If you know what I mean, please. Oh my god, this is so annoying.
까다로운 하루에도 so 얼어붙은 말들도 내게 so alright give it 맞춰 give me a high
That part.
얼어붙은 말들도 내게 so alright give it 맞춰 give me a high five 지금 나고 있어
I don't know.
어디로 가는지 yeah 몰라도 뻔한 답은 멀리 kick 어울리는 색깔의 널 흔드는 너와 그저 끌리는 대로 쉼없이 계절들이 지나쳐 변하지 않는 것은 있지 내 안에 핸들을 쥐고 있다면 멈추지 말고 더 리듬에 맞춰 give me your high five 너도 알고 있잖아 우리만의 세상인데 type 5 어려울 것 없잖아
This is so fun. Woo! Yo! The end was crazy. I need to really listen to that. Oh my god, this is pure joy. Like, it's so fun, so bouncy, so Dino coded. I couldn't stop smiling the whole time. I don't know. But also, guys, please, please tell me someone understands what I mean. Like, there is a song that the melody just sounds very, very similar, and it's so annoying that I cannot remember it now. I don't know, guys. Let me know if you know what I mean. Anyway, I really like the song. I really do. Musically, it's a pop dance track, but it feels very fresh. There are so many tweaks in the instrumental that are so interesting, and then kind of, you know, left me speechless for a second because I was like, oh, I did not expect this. This was very unpredictable, instrumental wise, but what I really loved was his voice and his delivery in here. It feels like he let himself loosen up. It still felt very precise, but he never let go of the playfulness of it. So that was really cool. And also, I loved hearing his lighter vocal color, his higher register here compared to, for example, Zero that we just heard. Um, yeah, yeah, it was really cool. And what I really adore about this song is how grounded the message is. When everything feels so huge and chaotic, even a tiny gesture like a simple high five can feel like a reset button. And he plays with the metaphor around seasons in a way that I really, really enjoyed. Seasons change constantly, but they always return. And that feeling of impermanence, but also reliability, is somehow comforting. And I think that Dino leans into that metaphor of that natural cycle with a lot of sensitivity. And I don't know, I really like the lyrics of this one. I really did. I think I like everything about this. It feels like a, I don't know, it's a song that feels fresh and warm at the same time. The sound feels so fresh and new, but the message is so warm, like a hug. So yeah, yeah, this was cool. I really enjoyed this one. But anyway, moving on, we have Wait, which is the only one for today, for Dino, which has an MV, and I think it's the only um official solo. I don't know. But anyway, let's get into it. Ooh.
One, two, walking on your mind 맘을 향한 걸음마 가까워지는 듯 싶을 때 놓쳐버려 all night long 눈망울 waiting 주저하면 멈춘 그 모습에
Whoa.
버리는 무중력까지 서로의 맘이 가벼워질까봐 조금 무서워져서 더 몰입하고 싶은 너와 물감을 고기에 좋아
Where is this going?
Tell me
Ichan!
이루말할 수가 없잖아 Please don't tell me wait 너를 붙잡고 말해 그래 의심하지 마 Don't worry You and me 나는 이유니까 Please don't tell me wait 깔아주고 받는 rhythm 의심할 여지 없는 기분 분명히 this love vibe 투명해진 눈망울 change it 주저하면 멈추는
Yo!
망설임 속 숨어있는 의미 이미 알지 않은
The maknae is not maknae.
조금 어려워져서 yeah, 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 yeah. No, 이루 말할 수 없잖아 babe Please don't tell me wait 너를 붙잡고 말해 그래 의심하지 마 Don't worry You and me 나는 이유니까 운명이란 손 안에 서 있는데 두려움 없이 널 향한 빈박질 거란 끝에 뜬모를 어둠이 와도 오직 나는 너니까 So please don't tell me wait
This is insane. Guys, this might be top 3 favorite solos so far from all of 17. This might dethrone some of my other favorite solos. This was crazy. Crazy. This outfit though, sorry. The outfit at the end. Wait, I'm gonna go here. Let's rewatch it.
Please don't tell me, wait.
Yo.
너를 붙잡고 말해. 오늘 의심하지 마. Don't worry. You and me, 나는 네 언니가. 운명이
Going into this, I honestly thought I knew what DINO was going to give us, but this was really, really surprising. Musically, I can hear some early 2000s vibe to it, some Justin Timberlake type of sound, which I think happened before with another 17 song. Uh, oh, damn! It was Trigger. Literally his solo from Happy Birthday. But yeah, I see a pattern here. I see a pattern, and I really like it. The build up from the first pre-chorus into the chorus sent me into a spiral. I was like, oh, where is this going? Where is this going? Because it was already so good from the beginning. The little snaps and the claps during the intro and the first verse. They were, I don't know, like I was already sold on the song from the beginning. But the pre-chorus was like, okay, where are you taking me, Dino? And then the chorus hits. I just love what they did instrumental wise with the chorus. It amps up with heavier kicks, and there's this synth or piano hit that just snaps on the beat every time. It's so sharp, it's so good. And vocally, I loved his tone here. I just love this so much. He did such a great job with this song. Oh my god, and the music. He dances like he's got a whole ass family of 12 people to feed and rent is due. Like, I'm not joking. I swear to God. He's insane. Like, I always point out how much I love him as a dancer, like, as a dancer and as a performer, but I don't know. I cannot wait to see the choreography because this was insane. And I think that especially in here, I don't know if he choreographed it. I think so because you can definitely see the Michael Jackson kind of influence in some of the movements. But what makes Dino really special, I think, as a dancer is how he filters that influence. You see the reference, but you never for a second confuse him for somebody else, and that's just Dino. That's Dino. And regarding the lyrics and the meaning of the song, I think this can be read as a love song, and maybe it was born as a love song. But the more I sat with it, and also with the music video, I don't know. It could also be interpreted as if he's talking to himself, especially after I saw that 99 at the beginning. Wait, it's his birth year, right? He was born in 99. I think so. Yeah. And it almost feels like he's talking to his younger self or even his current self, kind of the relationship between who he is and who he wants to be, or who he was and who he's working hard to become. Um, which would make sense, honestly, even after you guys explained to me what's the real meaning behind the song Trigger, and how it's more about that emotional internal turmoil. I think he's such a joyful person. He presents himself as such a joyful person, but I think, as everybody else, as any other human being, he must have gone through some shit. And I think that his artistry does kind of encapsulate that as well. Um, so it wouldn't surprise me if that's the actual meaning of the song, but either way, the message lands, either like whether it's a love song or he's talking to about himself, the message lands anyway. And It's beautiful. It's beautiful. This got me really excited. But anyway, let's watch the choreography video. Also, guys, I should be alone at home. Okay, I've been hearing noises the whole time as I was talking, so I'm going to check. It seems nobody broke into my house, so we're safe for now. I don't know what I was hearing, probably my neighbors as usual. But anyway, let's go. This is quite old. This is from 7 years ago. Let's see. Is this Dino? It sure doesn't sound like him.
지금 입 닫고 있을 때가 아닌 것 같아 시큼 만족한 뭉치 뱉어줘야 할때 비슷한 것들로 이목 끌고 하는 집 보자니 어린 형 눈엔 귀엽게 쿵짝 마셔보니 아니 더울 때 익숙한 뭐 다르지 않은 해못 믿지 보이스피싱 같은 포장된 말 호기심보단 무심리 특별한 예관 하나가 제 재능으로부터 데뷔까지 와 전국뿐 나무
Yes.
생존 뱉어나 2017 세븐틴 매일 느낀 다른 느낌이 졸려 수 없이 베기도 꽉 차는 상고만 그럴싸 내게 웃길 노병 훑고 down 훑고 down 훑고 down 훑고 down
Man, he's spitting fast. I did not expect this.
못 두고 개들어올게 The real thing 엉덩이 떼고 끼르 Seventeen The real thing
Oh, yes.
real thing 무부질러 그 안에 배추니 다밥 먹고 다니지 마 활발한 주동이 타박타박 까지 한 놈들 층내내 꽃봉오리 피우기 위해 진정성 없이 내 눈이 헐뜯지 증명의 스케줄 저저 시장처럼 비어있지 5 years ago 쓴 고생하고 러스고 하지 않으려
The fucking shade.
이 안으로 내 입으로 나지까지 써 티끌만한 노력 팀내는 너희와 달리 계산으로 결과 보여주는 나 차여 자리가 보아 한 글자마다 아직 분명품
Yes, it is. Guys, literally. Literally. Whoa.
아름다워 욕심 많은 미성년자의 독식 너의 성공 따위 요즘 설 같아 상관없지 차별과 도시 같은 탑에 올라도 특이한 나의 수적 같은 내 돈 옆에서 역사에 남아 비싸이 스타트업 못 두고 개들어올게 The real thing 엉덩이 떼고 끼르 Seventeen The real thing Real deal
I am in utter shock. I actually don't know how to process this song. There are so many layers to the lyrics of this. And guys, wait.
뱉어줘야 할때 비슷한 것들로 이목 끌고 하는 집 보자니 어린 형 눈
Here. Is he referencing Tok Tok Bunny Honey? Is that how the show is called? Wait. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, is he a genius? Wait, I'm having some kind of revelation. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, yeah, he's a fucking genius, guys. He is a fucking genius. Whoa. Wow. This is so cool. What the fuck? But yeah, the whole song is great. The whole song is great. I think I didn't pay too much attention to the instrumental because I was just starstruck by his rapping, which was insane in this song. I love how in 17, even though they are, divided in units, that doesn't preclude them from doing anything that they really want to do. Like, Dino is such a great rapper. He has some of my favorite raps in some 17 songs. His flow is really really good. I really like it. But yeah, I think that the message of the song is what really got me. When he mentions people throwing shade, it doesn't let it drag him down. He turns it into fuel. The more people talk about 17, even though it's bad, they have to say something bad about them, the more they help 17's name spread. And it's such a clever way of turning something ugly into something useful somehow. But there are so many crazy observations in here, and also observations about the K-pop industry landscape in general, especially when he's talking about seniors and the ajusi with the empty glass. That line, jaw dropping. Okay, jaw dropping line. But yeah, yeah, this was really cool. And amid all of these comments, social commentary about the K-pop landscape, he also reveals something personal, that he wants to be remembered. And I think it's something that many artists, I think all of the artists around the globe want. Um, it's natural when you make art and you spread it to the world. You kind of want it to be remembered, and you want people to remember you as the person who created this. But I don't think that this is just the artist's ego, which is the kind of ego that any kind of artist kind of has to have to survive in the industry and survive as an artist also, like just internally. But anyway, I don't think it's just the artist's ego talking. It's also because he wants to create something that can either help or just something that is so distinctive and so impactful that can be culturally unforgettable. I don't know. It's basically just saying, I know who I am. I know what my team is capable of, and I and my team are going to be remembered for it, and they are now. Honestly, I'm all here for it. Pop off king. Yes, yes, love this. I absolutely love it. I love me some rap, and this is such a cool rap song. I I'm so impressed. Oh, guys, how am I forgetting all of the choreography videos? Literally, I said it at the beginning. I'm like, I'm not going to forget the choreography video. Before I left this room to go check if I was alone at home, I was like, let's watch the choreography video. And then I came back and completely forgot about it. Oh, ha. Anyway, let's watch it now. Ooh. Wow.
Want to walking on your mind 맘을 향한 걸음마 가까워지는 듯 싶을 때 놓쳐버려 all night long
Every fucking beat.
주저하며 멈추는 모습에 붕 떠버리는 무중력까지 서로의 맘이 가벼워질까봐 조금 무서워져
Wow.
머리 파고 싶어 너와 물과 물고기 좋아 이루말 수가 없잖아 Please don't tell me wait
This part is crazy. Here, oh.
너를 붙잡고 말아 의심하지 마 Don't worry You are my
Wow.
Please don't tell me wait 따라주고받는 rhythm 정말 여지없는 기분 분명히 this love vibe 투명해진 엄마와 신전
Wow. And the confidence. Wow.
Please don't tell me wait 너를 붙잡고 말해
And the backup dancers match him so well. Yo. Guys, I didn't realize how hard this choreo is when watching the MV. Like, I was impressed by the choreography, but I didn't realize how demanding this is. Wow. Dino, I don't even know what to say about you. All of the performance unit members are self-assured when it comes to dancing in very different ways, but I think that Dino's confidence when dancing is just like electricity and passion all at once, and it's because he knows he's the shit, he knows he's him, and rightfully so. Again, I always point out how just impressed I am about the technique of Dino when dancing, and how whenever I really want to see, even during a 17 choreography, when I really want to see how the movement is truly meant to be made, I always watch Dino because I know that he's doing everything perfectly. I think that just dancing is just in his DNA. Aren't both his parents dancers, or just his dad? I don't know, but yeah, it's just in his blood, and you can see it in every choreography that he does. So yeah, he's always my point of focus in any choreography. But anyway, I think we're done with Dino's solos now. Yes we are. um I enjoyed all of this. I think my favorites are definitely Wait and The Real Thing. Even though Zero and High Five are such great songs too. Zero is so good. So good. It's painful that it doesn't have a studio version, but nonetheless, really good song. And High Five, I think I'm gonna add it to my serotonin playlist. um but yeah. Let's move on to WOOZI. We have What Kind of Future first. Also, one of you guys told me that this was an unreleased song before, but WOOZI decided to release it on Moonbeam's birthday, and I'm not prepared for this. But anyway, let's go. Also, I've got a hiccup. Oh.
날 놔버린 널 보기 싫은데도 보고 싶어 미운데도 그리워하는 날 전화할 수가 없더라 아직은 이러한 기다림이 견디기 쉽지 않지만 어느새 잊어버리거나 아무렇지 않을 거란 우리 미래가 허무하고
와,
슬프기만 해 너를 잊고 싶은 게 아닌데 오고 가는 마음이 하나 둘 쌓이며 행복했던 우리 이제 남게 있지 않는 널 보기 싫은데도 보고 싶어 미운데도 그리워하는 나도 날 알 수가 없더라 우리에게 과연 어떤 미래가 올바른 건지
oh my
하늘이
god.
답해주지 않아 속은 내가 참 멍청해서 도저히 알 수가 없더라
아, I I don't think this, from what I've been told, was specifically wrote for Moonbin, but since he dedicated it to him, I I don't believe, I don't know if there is a heaven or not. I don't I rather not think about anything about it. I don't know. Um but I really hope he can hear this song and know that he was loved and he is going to be remembered. Um I don't know. This was overwhelming from the first note. The lyrics, the intensity of the instrumental, and Uzi's voice altogether is just so beautiful in the deepest sense and painful in the deepest sense. It's really really overwhelming. But I think what really stands out at first is truly his vocal quality. Um you know how much I love Uzi's voice, you know how much I love Uzi's vocal techniques. Um, I don't know if he's my favorite voice in 17, but he's definitely the one that I think most impressed by, especially during live performances. I don't know, I just love his voice very much. You know, the breathiness, the hairiness, sorry, the airiness. Uh, Yesterday I was watching Going 17 and I said air instead of hair, and today I'm saying hair instead of air. I'm sorry. But yeah, his voice has such an incredible balance between softness and intensity, tension and release. There's this dynamic range to his vocals that lets him go from these like whispery tones to these powerful, impactful vocal moments that is just outstanding to me, and I will never not be impressed by it. You know, it conveys so much emotionally. Oh, I love it so much. And then the lyrics, guys, they're so painfully heartbreaking. You know, it truly felt like I was listening to it and someone was ripping my heart apart. It was truly heart wrenching. But yeah, this song, I think it's a masterclass, not just in production, vocal technique, or lyrics, but in his way of conveying those emotions through singing. Um, yeah, yeah, this song is a masterpiece for me. I loved it very much. I did. It was as I said before, very overwhelming, like very emotionally overwhelming. I don't know, I felt this like tidal wave of emotion just washing over me all of a sudden, and yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. But anyway, moving on, we have Ruby. Guys, I'm so excited for this one. So excited. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Z. Oh, hi, beautiful.
Out of sight, red light, red
Oh,
zone now. Let it bright, shining lights, pulling me close. Let it run, let me know, should push me. Oh my gosh, yeah, I see myself in you. Baby girl, you're making me a beautiful jewel. Every time I look at you, I keep turning red. I'm not going back, or calling me like you. My forbidden fruit, she got the ruby lips. My heart's taken away, I don't give up. My heart's come to you, I don't give up.
I remember this
Close my
part.
mind, now you did this to me with all of your shine. She got the ruby. My heart's taken away, I don't give up. My heart's come to you, I don't give up.
Oh, the ad
And
libs
girl,
are so
I
cool.
knew that this would happen just from the start. 'Cause she got the ruby. She got the ruby. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Damn, Uzi! I'm blushing.
Shit, this is rare too. Baby girl, you're making me a beautiful jewel. Shit, this is rare too. Baby girl, you're making me a beautiful jewel. Every time I look at you, I keep turning red. I'm not going back, or calling me like you. My forbidden fruit, she got the ruby lips. My heart's taken away, I don't give up. My heart's come to you, I don't give up.
You're crazy for this. Yo!
Baby girl, you're making me a beautiful jewel. Every time I look at you, I keep turning red. La 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 la. She got the ruby.
I am obsessed. I am obsessed. Oh, oh my god. Now that I listen to the chorus, I remember listening to it. You know, before I said that I don't really remember how it sounded. Now I do. Like it, yeah, it opened that little door in my memory, in my brain, and I remember now. But I think it was the performance video that he did. It was like a white stage. It was dressed in red. It had a guitar. I don't know. Anyway, I'm obsessed with this. He is insane for this one. I do want to talk about the song, but god damn it, Huzi, he looked so fucking hot in this music video. I couldn't take my eyes off of him. He was just like his presence was just so magnetic in here. Oh, I don't know, guys. What just happened? What just happened? I feel like this was my real spiritual awakening. Oh, but yeah, about the song. I mean, the production is just outstanding, and I was so confused at first because it started with this orchestral intro, which was beautiful, but I was like, do I remember wrong? Like, do I remember what Ruby sounded like wrong? Like, I remember this rock genre for this song. So I was like, am I in the wrong video? But yeah, then it shifts completely into this rock beat, and it's so damn good, so good. It really has that raw energy of a 90s or 80s rock song, full of intensity and grit and edge, but it's still very slick and playful. And also with his vocals, I don't know what he did with, like, while mixing the vocals for this song, but it was just a perfect choice, because you would think someone with the timbre of Uzi wouldn't really fit a rock genre like this, because it's so airy and dreamy and so uplifted and so weightless that you wouldn't think he would fit such a grounded genre like rock. But he can just do anything at this point. And I don't know, everything feels very organic, like there is a live band performing in the room with you. Everything sounds so alive and so textured. I don't know, like wow moments from start to finish. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. Loved it. I loved it. I think this song really proves that Uzi is just an artist with such a clear vision when it comes to a song and a concept. And you can see it when he crafts 17 songs, but also here in his solo, like you can see what he was going for and how perfectly executed this was. And yeah, yeah. Anyway, guys, I have nothing else to say for you today. I think I'm running out of words. I wanted to film also the other solos today, but I don't think I have the mental energy for it. I think I'm too drained. Um, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. I got also emotional, and yeah, it was a roller coaster as usual, but we loved it. We loved it, and we always expect that with 17. Um, but yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow on Patreon and on Friday here on YouTube. Bye bye.